Good morning, Austin High School. My name is Aaron Jackman, and today I'm your anchor for this 2021 news show. Okay, let's get started. So first off, we got Azia Heredia with Austin announcements.
Hello Panthers, my name is Asiel Heredia, and today I'll be bringing you guys the weekly announcements. So to start off, this Saturday, January the 23rd from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., Studco is having a recycle drive since recycling has been on hold. Studco will be at the front of the school, so please have items in a bag or box labeled with your name and student ID number. If you're donating, please make sure they are clean, rinsed out, and not soiled. Items we are collecting is paper, cardboard, alumni beverage cans, plastic bottles, body wash, and shampoo bottles. Please see our Student Council page Instagram for more information or message us if you have any questions. Community service hours will be given. Next up, this is for my Lady Panthers. If you're interested in playing softball will be holding tryouts on Friday, January the 22nd from 4 to 5:30. Next up, would you like to make credit card or debit card payments for school fees? Now you can. There are 3 simple steps to register for School Cash Online. Please refer to our flyer on the Austin High School webpage. Once you're registered, you're able to pay for any invoice attached to your student ID. Register today. Lastly, this is a reminder that the PSAT will be administered here at Austin on Tuesday, January the 26th. This test is only for students in the 10th and 11th grade. So, sophomores and juniors, pay attention. This is not mandatory. So if you would like to attend, please make sure you will have a reserved spot using the link provided by your science teacher. Please arrive on campus by 8 a.m. with your mask and a water bottle. If you're feeling unwell or you believe you have been exposed to anyone that is unwell, please stay home. If you have any questions, please contact the testing coordinator, Sara Luna. That is it for this week's announcements, Panthers. Stay golden.
Thank you for those announcements. Okay, next up we got Pablo Corral with sports.
Hi Panthers, I'm Paul Corral with sports. To start off, we were able to catch up with a couple of girls soccer players to talk to us about their start of the season.
My goal for this season is definitely, since it's senior year, I definitely want to make it to playoffs this year. That's a big goal of ours that we're trying to accomplish. It's definitely taken off a lot of practice time because usually we would start practicing during the summer. We'd have open fields and conditioning. So due to the pandemic, we didn't have truly any time to practice. We literally had not even tryouts in November. We had to have a set team in November, and that's the team that we've been using to play this year. And it's been really hard on us because, we just don't have the time. We didn't have the time to prepare ourselves. So, yeah. Affected in a lot of different ways, but I'd say my mom going, she plays a really important role when it comes to my sports. So that kind of brought me down, but it's alright. We need to communicate a lot more when it comes to outside of the team because we barely know each other. And when it comes to playing in the field, it's all awkward. So I'd say that's one of them. Something that we definitely need to work on is just skill, like letting go of the ball a lot. I feel like since it's a whole different team this year, like there's only 5 or 6 of us returning varsity, and the rest are JV. So I guess also developing to a whole different team is also something that's been hard on us because these girls haven't played varsity level, and varsity level compared to JV is a whole different game. And I just feel like that's something that put a lot of pressure on us. But honestly, I feel like they're doing really good adjusting. But that's one thing. That's two things that really that we need to work on is letting go of the ball and adjusting to a whole new team. It's just the love that I have for the sport. It keeps me motivated to do better in school.
The Lady Panthers faced off against Bowie and got that win with a score of 1-0. Good job, Lady Panthers. Next up, we have boys soccer. We were able to catch up with a couple of players and their coach to see how the beginning of their season is going.
Well, we lost a lot of kids because of grades they didn't pass. Two, the parents didn't want them because they're afraid to take the disease, COVID, back home. So because they have underlying conditions, so a lot of kids opted out on not playing this year. So
It affected me really bad and lost conditions and then less playing time.
we're just changing our strategy now, the way we're playing other teams. But instead of being very aggressive, very passive, looking for opportunities, versus being very aggressive, very full court press, is more, strategic, looking for our opportunity to score goals.
The team's looking pretty good, but we're working every day harder, and yeah, be good. I mean, there's problems with people not passing, but if we brought together a strong team. Our goal as a team is to be district champs.
The Panthers hosted the Bowie Bears on Tuesday, January 19th, and were able to come up with the win with a score of 1-0. Good job, Panthers. Next up, we have girls basketball. On Friday, January 15th, the Lady Panthers hosted the Champion Huskies, but unfortunately came up short with a score of 72-27. We were able to catch up with a couple players to see how they think their season is going.
We play with who shows up and who's able to play. We've had players. We've had 3 to 4 players out at one time. This upcoming game that we have, we may just only have 5 or 6 players. So the girls play because they want to play. They love to play, and that's all we ask of them. They come out, they play, they try their hardest, and we roll the punches. I think everybody's having to go through the same issues, rolling through the punches.
We still hustle all the way through it, even though we were down by a lot of points, but we still managed to score and we hustled all the way and we didn't give up.
I can need to handle the pressure more and be more confident for myself when it comes to shooting, and also I need to look up more because I do tend to play with my eyes on the floor sometimes.
I think communication is what we need to improve because for when we played Chapin, we didn't communicate enough, so we weren't rotating on defense, and then on offense, we were just standing and not talking to.
It has affected the team because when season first started, Anthony had a girl tested positive, so we had to be in quarantine, and when we came back, 2 of our play, so that left us with 7 girls, I believe, and we had to be careful the way we played because we couldn't afford to have people fall out or anything because we didn't have the numbers. And I guess we still don't have the numbers, but we just work with what we have.
It hasn't. Love my girls. I love my girls because they always have a positive attitude. Like I said a little while ago, they love to play the game. They love being around each other. And we're lucky because not a lot of kids their age get to go out and participate in an extracurricular activity. So the morale is not down. In fact, it's opposite.
Next, they will host the Andrus Eagles on Saturday, January 23rd. Good luck, Lady Panthers. Now we have boys basketball, who hosted the Burgess Mustangs on Tuesday, January 19th, and were able to get that win with a score of 51-45. We were able to catch up with a couple of players and their coach.
You know what? Yeah, considering the circumstances, right now we're doing really well. The guys are responding, they're showing up, and it's completely understandable. But, parents are afraid, so they don't let some of their kids come out to play. And so that's hurt the team. You know what? The ultimate goal is, obviously we want to win, but, along that, we want these guys to have an awesome high school experience playing basketball. Oh, man, just being around the young players, just seeing them grow, seeing them mature.
Just try to stay focused. Having a goal definitely helps. No, my team is they're doing amazing. Not only amazing basketball players, but they're amazing teammates.
The JV team were also able to get that win against Burgess with a score of 37-36. Here's what a player had to say about their win.
To be honest, it doesn't matter. A lot of people, less people, no people, doesn't matter. I'll play the same. My team has been doing good. Maybe 1 or 2 days are off, maybe just because they're tired after the game.
That's it for Panther Sports. This is Paul Corral. Remember, stay safe and stay golden.
Man, we sure do have some good athletes here at Austin High School. Next up, we have Feature Story.
Hello, Panthers. We're Feature Story, and this time our story is about what are the changes of the returning back to school. We asked Miss Ponce, students, and an important staff from the district. Here's what they said.
I feel great. I'm ready to welcome them. I believe that we have everything set up so that they can return safely to our campus. With everything that we put in place, it is probably safer here than it is at Walmart or Target or some of these other businesses, restaurants. We've put a lot of safeguards into place, so we're really looking forward to bringing our students back for those students that have chosen face-to-face.
Well, we've been on leave for 10 months. So these 10 months, we worked very hard to develop plans that will help create a learning environment that is as safe as possible for all students.
Probably not the safest option at the moment. Cases are still kind of high, but I feel like it's going to help a lot of students because, some kids need that face-to-face learning because they don't learn well if they don't have someone supervising them or, having someone in front of them really helps them learn and process the information that they're being taught.
That's it for us, Panthers. See you back on school, and remember, stay golden.
All right, thank you for that. Next up, we got myself with Austin Panther News. Let's go, me. Morning, Austin Panthers. My name is Aaron Jackman with Austin Panther News. And as many of you already know, there are a number of coronavirus vaccines currently available on the market. But understandably so, there is much doubt within the community about the efficacy and safety of these vaccines given the relatively short time that they were released to the public. And today, we have one of our athletic trainers, Adam Blesinger, and a fellow Austin Panther student, Brenda Vasquez, giving their perspectives on how the vaccine rollout will work within El Paso and how that will eventually affect us here at Austin High School.
It's good that they're trying to come up with different ways to treat it. It seems like it's helping out. It'll be better when everybody gets vaccinated, hopefully. And I heard on the news today that they're going to try to do 1,000 of them a day, so it's going to take a while to get through everybody. Hopefully, as we get more vaccines available, we can open up more distribution centers or more shot centers where people can get them, and hopefully we get enough people to get them to where we have herd immunity. I think if everything works out the way it's supposed to, it's probably going to end up being like the flu shot. So maybe once a year you get your flu shot and your COVID shot at the same time. No idea. Hopefully it's safe. I just know from the side effects from the shot was a sore arm. I've heard some people have had body aches, some people have upset stomachs, some people got headaches. But as far as taking the vaccine side effects down the road, I don't think anybody knows for sure. but science has come a long way, so we have to trust in what they're saying.
It's a little weird because, well, we were all used to this way of living with the masks and 6 feet apart and not going out, and now that, well, things are kind of going back to normal. It's weird just getting used to that again. I think that there's going to be a lot of very happy reunions between families, seeing as how we haven't had the chance to see each other in almost a year. I think people already want to, and I think that as soon as they know that it's safe, they're just going to take that chance to travel again and go back to school and be able to go out to restaurants and parties and all that.
That almost brought a tear to my eye. Next up, we have health and fitness with a healthy snack and an excellent workout to keep us physically and mentally fit during this virtual/hybrid learning experience.
Here we can see Kaden doing jumping jacks, which help you with cardio and stimulating your heart muscles.
Hello, my name is Betsy Mendez, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a really easy and really healthy snack that you can make in less than 5 minutes.
The ingredients for this snack are peanut butter, jelly, almonds, and 2 buns. This snack contains healthy benefits. For example, peanut butter is good for weight loss, jelly helps you reduce joint and bone pain, and almonds contain many proteins.
Okay, last but not least, we have good news story.
Good morning, Panthers. I'm Ezekiel Aguirre with your good news story of the day. About 5% of students are accepted into Princeton. Good news is, Joanna Lara did get accepted. Here are 2 teachers and Joanna on what they have to say.
So I knew about the scholarship pretty early in the year because she had initially asked me to write the letter of recommendation for her, probably back in September or October. Then she let me know that she was going to go through the Questbridge program, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So I've known now for a few months.
Well, statistically, I guess it's between 5 and 6% of students who apply actually get in. So it's very, very difficult to get into Princeton. So it's amazing. I mean, it's just awesome that she did it.
So when I opened the update on the portal, I had to turn off my camera because as soon as I saw the little like fireworks go off in front of my screen and the words congratulations in front of me, I started screaming and crying at the same time. So yeah.
Oh, definitely. I know she's going to enjoy it immensely. First of all, she loves to learn, and I know she's going to get the most benefit out of it possible.
Princeton, it's like, wow, that is such an accomplishment. And for them to pick her, because they picked her, not the other way around, you know? She does have to list schools that she likes, but they picked her. Princeton picked her. I mean, it's such a compliment. It's a great achievement. They saw something in her and they wanted to help nurture it. And that's, what bigger compliment can you get?
It was actually the support and from my brother and looking up to him. I think knowing he made it to MIT under such extraneous circumstances made me realize that anything was possible if you wanted it enough. So just the drive and the inspiration I got from him was enough to make me believe that I can do anything I set my mind to.
Thanks for watching, Panthers, and remember, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay golden.
And that will wrap up the remainder of this news show. Before I go, I'd like to make a special special thanks to everybody who took the time to edit and be a part of this video, including the interviewees and the interviewers, as well as Mr. Oliver, and everybody who took the time to watch this video all the way through, because a lot goes into this. And we just want to just say thank you, and we are so appreciative of each and every one of you. And as I go, I would like to leave you with a little message. I hope that you have an amazing rest of your day and an awesome rest of your school year. And always remember, stay golden and Austin Panthers forever.